Good morning, Salem High. I'm Ethan, and today is Friday, February 5th, 2021. And to our in-person students, welcome back. This week's quote of the week is, "The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others." This week on the Salem High News, we have an interview with some of our senior class officers about their post-high plans and graduating in times like this. But first, a couple of announcements. An on-the-spot admissions event for Salem State University will take place on Wednesday, February 10th, starting at noon. Check your emails or our weekly updates for more information. Additionally, the National Honor Society will be offering tutoring to all students. If you want to be set up with a tutor or if you have any questions, send an email to the address you see right here on the screen. Yesterday, I did an interview with some of our senior class officers, and in case you couldn't tell by the running time on this video, it was so good that we didn't have to cut anything out. Not only did we discuss what our post-secondary plans are, but we also discussed how it felt to be graduating during times of a global medical crisis. Spoiler alert, it wasn't in any way expected by us, not even in our freshman year. Needless to say, let's head over to that interview right now. How's it going, Salem High? Right now, I'm here with some of our senior class officers. Thank you for joining us, and why don't you guys go around and introduce yourselves?
Hey guys, I'm Coach G, and I'm one of the class advisors.
Hi, I'm Fiona Bautista, and I'm the Vice President.
Hi, I'm Fraser Rodney. I'm class officer at large.
Hi, I'm Miles Baston, and I'm also a class officer at large.
Hi, I'm Myra Caldera. I am one of the class advisors.
Hi, I'm Hannah Justo. I'm the secretary.
Hi, I'm Nadia Castellanos, and I'm the class treasurer.
Hi, I'm Val Christoforos, and I'm the class president.
Okay, before I start, Val, we miss having you around here at the Salem High News. It hasn't really felt the same.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, now that that's over with, so tell me, what's it like being like a senior during these times of COVID?
I feel like being a senior this year is definitely hard just because you're in a pandemic, and since we were looking forward to so many things like Powder Puff and pep rallies and senior, everything, I don't know, you get the excitement of driving to school when you first get your license, junior year, beginning of senior. We didn't even get an end of junior year, so nobody got to flex their license and their new cars going into school. So even that we missed and things like that. So it definitely is challenging.
To go off of Frasia's point, it definitely has its challenges, and there have definitely been many faults that have been highlighted through online learning. But I feel like this situation, being a senior in a pandemic, has truly showed the class of 2021's resiliency. I feel like I've gotten to see so many people grow, so many people push through and do the best that they could despite having horrible circumstances. So seeing everybody be themselves and doing the best that they can makes me feel super proud to be part of the class of 2021.
I think to kind of just go off of what both of them said, there's definitely a balance. It's always between really understanding that there's not a lot that we can do and we just kind of have to accept the situation. And there's also just this senior year is something that you look forward to for a lot of your life. You're in middle school and you're already thinking I'm going to graduate soon. I'm going to be one of the big kids. And this is something that we look forward to for so long. And this definitely isn't something that we ever could have imagined happen to us. But just like Val said, it really represents and revealed all the strength that the class of 2021 has. And it's something really beautiful.
Okay, now for my next question here, what are some of your post-high school plans?
I plan to attend the University of New England as a pre-med major with the goal to be a doctor of physical therapy.
Well, for me right now, I have two options. I personally don't know what college I'm going to get into. That's a little while from now. I've applied to a lot of places, but two options that I was thinking for was I plan to either get my degree in international relations and hopefully become a foreign diplomat. And my second option is I plan to take the pre-med route into hopefully becoming a board certified dermatologist.
In the fall, I'll be attending MCPHS in Boston, and I will be on the pre-med / pre-health pathway to become a physician assistant.
I, like Val, have a lot of options. I don't know exactly where I'm going. There's a lot of things that go into where I want to go to school, but I'm going to school to be to major in social justice. I want to work as a social worker for DCF.
Okay. So I haven't fully decided where I'm going to go yet, but I hope to major in psychology and minor in biology.
I haven't decided what school I'm going to yet. I know that I really want to go to school in Boston, and I will be majoring in journalism.
And for the rest of class of 2021, we would love to hear what your post-secondary plans are, whether it's you're unsure, you're still exploring, you want to go right into the workforce, the military, a job training program. So please send us what your post-secondary plans are. You can send an email to salemhigh2021@gmail.com. Or if you follow the class Instagram, you can send us a DM on there, and we would love to celebrate what your plans are. And also, if you're not sure, reach out to your college and career counselor. We'd love to help explore what your options are.
In my case, I'm going to be heading off to Salem State, and I'll be majoring in communications over there. So as sort of a continuance of the last question, what are you guys going to be missing the most about Salem High?
Believe it or not, I'll miss the fire drills. Not really, but the fire drills from my sophomore year. That was fun to get out of class, except when it rained.
Oh my goodness, don't even think about it. Those of you who don't remember, we had like 20 there were like 20 instances of the fire alarm going off, almost none of which were drills.
One thing about Salem High that I think I'm going to miss, and I know we'll probably experience this again sometime in our lifetimes, hopefully, but I just love the sense of community our school had. I feel like no matter what people had gone through, no matter what's going on at home, no matter what, people just congregated at Salem High School. We tried our best, and you know what? We tried our best to encourage each other.
I personally will really miss Spirit Week. Spirit Week has always been my favorite time of the year. Seeing all of the hallways decorated, whether they're good or bad, seeing everyone's pajamas and school spirit and everything like that. I'm really gonna miss that.
For me, I'm gonna miss a lot of the activities that I was involved in, like the volleyball program and the music department. I've done it like all throughout high school, so it's gonna be really hard to adjust without them.
One of the things that I would miss from Salem High is, one, it's obvious going to school in general, and two, just like walking the halls, like when I was like crippled my whole 4 years, like walking, being the last one in class, like it's just fun. But I really gonna miss like the friendships I had here, and just like our little lunch bondings at Farley's, like the whole Farley crew and everything. So yeah.
I'm also gonna miss, but similar to Val said, the community at Salem High. It's just like great. It's easy to build friendships, activities. It's just a great community, which I'm definitely gonna miss.
In my case, it's kind of hard. And sure, I'm certainly going to miss a lot of things here at Salem High, but none more so than the diversity of this place. And doing the student news and all that stuff. Now, if you could go back and give your freshman self some advice about SHS, what would you tell them?
If I could tell myself freshman year one thing, freshman year, I just remember myself like not being comfortable in my skin. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like who I was. And I just remember walking to the school and I felt like just such an oddball from everybody else. And I just wish I could tell myself back in that time that, like, you know what, you are okay. Everything's going to be okay. What you're doing right now is going to serve a greater purpose for you in the future. Please try your best. Like, you know, try to advocate for yourself, advocate for your education, go to day back, make sure you ask questions. And number two, like, enjoy the ride, because at the end of your junior year, you're not gonna really be in the building as often. So you know what I mean? Try your best. And yeah, it's okay to be you.
One thing I would tell myself would to honestly take school. As a freshman, I really didn't take my academics as seriously as I did junior year, and I wouldn't have had to like bust my butt junior year if I had taken it more serious freshman year. So honestly, like, I would tell myself to take it more serious freshman year. Like, friends and all that, like, they change, they come and go, but like the most important thing is your academics. And yeah.
If I had to give myself advice for my freshman year, it would probably be to just go for it, because my freshman year I was scared to join any club. I was like super shy, but once you got to know me, I was like the loudest person in the room. So I feel like I joined the volleyball program, and it was because I was kind of forced to do something, and then I ended up loving it. And I was like, next thing you know, I was in a newcomers group every Friday, and it was just like, if I didn't go for anything, I would probably be so bored at school, and I would look forward every day. I wouldn't When the pandemic started, I was so upset that I wouldn't go into school anymore. So I would just not take it for granted and just go for it and make the friendships I've made in high school is just ridiculous. And like, it's just like something I'll cherish for a very long time.
One thing I would tell my freshman self is just to put 100% into everything you do, academics, activities, friendships, because it's going to benefit you for the rest of your life.
For me, I would tell myself not to be as hard on myself as I was throughout high school. I can't be everywhere at once. So I need to just tell myself to relax and do the best that I can, and my best is good enough.
For me, I would say learn how to deal with change, roll with it, and just accept failure. I've always been a very, very detail-oriented person, so change was something that I really feared. And being out of my comfort zone was something that I avidly avoided throughout high school. And because of that, I felt like I was just stuck in the same spot forever. And I spent so much of high school just like that. And it took me until senior year to finally understand that I can't grow without failure, and I can't move on without change. And no matter what, failure won't define me, and I just have to accept that.
In my case, I tell my freshman self to like get yourself involved in the numerous clubs and activities, and if you need assistance in any way with your assignments, there's always day back, there's always office hours, and now there's always the community office in Solstall. So there's some ways that'll help you out. And now I'm going to end this interview as I always do. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us before we head out?
Honestly, sure. One thing that I would like to end off by saying to the senior class is that, you know, you've heard us say this in our Instagram before, but we just need to reiterate, like, we are just so proud of you all. Just seeing how you all put yourself out there with a brave face, despite all the stuff that has happened recently, getting involved, using your voice. We just want to say, like, we're just so proud of you. Please continue to do you. Be easy on yourself. I mean, I'm learning to do that myself, so we're in the same boat. I'm really proud of you all. Please keep it up.
Yeah, I want to reiterate what Val said. We are just so incredibly proud of you guys. You guys have weathered so much in your 4 years, and over and over and over again, the class of 2021 has proven to be more resilient than any teenagers I have ever seen. And so we are really in awe of all the things that you've accomplished. We're in awe of the ways that you've demonstrated kindness. We're in awe of the bravery that you've shown, and we're so excited to find ways to continue to celebrate you and to remind you that not only do you matter, but you guys are just incredible. And so, yeah, on behalf of the class officers and advisors, we really want to thank you for being so wonderful and let you know that we really are working to try to make this your year. We want you to be celebrated We want you to feel appreciated. And we really want the class of 2021 to go out feeling like this year was, may not have been exactly what you thought it would be, but it was no less great and no less wonderful. So we are with you and we love you and we're so grateful for you.
That's Coach G's mic drop.
Thanks, everyone, once again for joining us. Now, let's head back to the studio. That's all we have for you today, Salem High. This has been the Salem High News, brought to you by the students of digital media. Take care, stay safe, get educated, stay classy, and we will see you next Friday. Certainly good to see Val again.